And welcome, one and all, back to another edition of the Comedy Podcast. I'm your host, DJ Marcus. And you are joining me live in the Comedy Studios, but I'm never alone with my boy, Joey LaFaro. Joe, say hello to people.
Huh?
Say hi, nigga.
Oh, hi.
Oh, man. Joey LaFaro, it has been a long week, but we're back, my friend.
Yes, we are.
We're back here to have a whole bunch of fun with the people. Hopefully, we're joined later by our other co-host, Ms. Cam Talk.
Yeah, that would be appreciated.
That we appreciate it muchly. But we do have a special guest this week, Joey.
Yes, we do.
Joey, who is our special guest this week?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you Mr. Mikhail Exum. Woo! Why'd you throw it to me? Are you that scared of the names now? Is that what we're doing?
I do it when I need to.
It's not even that hard.
I never said it was that hard. I know his name's Mikhail. I've known him for years. I know his name.
Many years.
We go back like throwbacks.
Okay. Yeah. You remember that one spot we was at together at one time?
Yeah, I was there. Oh man, yeah, Joe. Welcome to the show, Mikhail. Welcome again, sir.
How you doing? It's nice to be here.
Doing good, man. It's another fun day here at Comedy, man. Another happy Thursday.
I just realized this podcast is gonna look very different than it sounds.
Why?
Because he sounds like a very different age bracket in my headphones when I'm not looking at him.
He sounds older. He has an older man's voice.
I'm 20. I'm 20 years old.
20 years old. Okay. Hey. You can be 20 and sound 30. It's just a matter of opinion.
I'm not trying to rush.
Take your time, man. Take your time. But get you an older lady with that voice. That's the voice you get Miss Margaret with. She'll bake you a good pie. I can guarantee that.
All I got to do is sing Frank Sinatra, and she's mine.
There you go. Oh man, but Joey, man, it's been a week, man. It's been a long week, dude.
What happened this week?
Nothing to me.
Oh,
this week was
it long?
It just seemed long. It seemed like I said it was Thursday, but that Thursday is when we do comedy shows near me.
Yes, it is.
And it seemed like it's just been a long time since we did the podcast.
It does. I can see that.
It just feels that way. Like it feels like a week has been longer than time than normal. I blame my job for it mostly. You know my job, Joey.
Yes.
I'm the head of retail compliance at a local retailer.
Compliance?
I give a title that makes no sense for people who don't pay attention.
Got it.
Yeah. So I have to go to work every day, but these people just don't seem to listen to me. You ever had a person just tell you, I said, repeat back to me what I just told you. And they tell you something completely different. I told a department head today.
Mm-hmm.
Not today. It was like 2 days ago. I was like, okay, here's what I need you to do. I need you to make sure that you check dates in your department. I need you to make sure your floor is clean. I need you to make sure that your back room is restocked properly. She said, okay. I said, repeat back to me what you said, what I just said. She said, clean up your back room. That is not what the fuck I said, dude. I'm like, I don't understand how people can be slow but be paid as well.
Wait, is there like a pause or is it that quick?
That quick.
So she has a pre-recorded set of.
Yeah.
She wasn't necessarily. I'm not listening. These are the automatic responses.
Yes, she gave me an auto response.
You just picked a number and threw it at you.
Yeah.
So your employee is Alexa. Is what you're telling me.
Yes, but she's a little bit dumber, like a lot of bit, like.
So it's
Alexis. She's not Alexa. She's an Alexis.
Ordered her off of Wish.
Oh man, but yeah, man, it's just people making my life difficult, doing my job difficult. I'm finally learning that I was a good person in life. So, because remember,
why do you say it like it's posthumously? Like, what's
because people make it seem like I was a bad human being. People tell me all the time.
Like dead.
Huh? What was that now?
You said that like you're dead.
No, okay, I'm sorry. Like I say was in the terms of like I used to be bad. I've been the same person for 38 years now. I think I'm a different I think I'm the same person. Joe, you've known me for how long now? 10 years?
Yeah, about
10 years. Have I changed?
Do we need to have a 10-year friend anniversary? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah,
for?
we need a decaversary. We need to get the decaversary on. But you've known me for 10 years. Have I changed, Joey, in 10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Am I meaner?
No.
Am I nicer? Am I more patient?
I think you are.
Yeah, it's because I'm a dad.
Well, it fluctuates. It depends on the day.
Yeah, because I'm
like
still an
generally you are, but those things that like didn't bother you that much when I met you, now you don't have any more patience for because it's been 10 years more of whatever it was.
Yes.
So those fuses are basically gone.
Yes.
But the rest of the time,
yeah, I mean,
like your starting fuse is longer, but the things that were already getting burnt are now nubs.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So you mean Blue and my baby mama, two people who frustrate me more than anything on earth. I don't even understand how I allow those two people to frustrate me as much as they do, because they don't have anything to do with my day-to-day life.
Has Blue frustrated you recently?
Yes, he did. That message you sent to a friend of ours, that frustrated me. You know why? Because nobody asked that question.
So, Mikhail, we used to have an intern on the podcast who we used to refer to as Blue. Now, Blue had this habit of like telling really long stories, like unnecessarily long stories. And we would just be like, why did you feel the need to tell us that?
You want to hear the equivalent that I made up, Mikhail?
What's the equivalent?
Blue's storytelling was the equivalent of going from DC to Baltimore, and instead of taking 95, you take Route 1.
That was my analogy. First,
that was me. Stop stealing my jokes. God damn it, Joey.
Definitely.
This is the Dot Comedy Podcast. This is the funny guy. I said it first.
Yeah, I definitely said it.
I said it first. You stole it.
And we have a recording, so we can go back and find it. Anyway, we don't need to be here or there. Yeah. Here's the point. Blue had a habit of putting his foot in his mouth, and then so he hasn't been part of the podcast for a while, but recently our other co-host, Candace August, who is not going to be with us tonight for undisclosed reasons, she posted a thing on her Instagram the other day saying, "Oh, here's a link. Send me anonymous questions, and then I won't know who asked it." And I was like, and I ignored it because I was like, you're just asking for people to send
for trouble.
Yeah, you're asking
all kinds of
basically wow, this shit, and you never know who said it.
Yeah, send me hit on me in the weirdest fucking way you've ever wanted to. a lot of like white guys asking if they can jerk off on her feet. I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm positive of that.
I've seen a couple of those like ask me anonymous questions, and I always use them to write just the wildest shit I can.
Yeah. So our friend said he wanted her to play Fuck, Marry, Kill with me, DJ Marcus, and Jesse Rivas, who has co-hosted with us before. So this apparently has angered Marcus.
Yeah, it angers me.
Why? Why does it anger you that he asked that question?
Because he opened up a can of worms. He opened me up to ridicule. Because if you don't ask the question doesn't need to be responded to.
Are you mad because you didn't get any out of this whole
Did you get killed? It sounded like you got killed.
Not only did I get killed, I got murder. She said murder, Marcus. You know how much different murder is and kill?
Murder's a lot more personal, you know?
Yeah.
If there was some type of, it's also more violent, but you know, that's from more passion. So, you know.
I never understood that fucking game anyway. Are you not fucking the husband? Are you like, or
you slow fuck him?
Or is the fuck that is like just a side dude? So it should be side dude, marry, kill.
Side dude, marry, kill.
That still seems lopsided. Why you gotta kill? Why you gotta kill the one that you're not gonna do?
Not gonna have sex with.
And maybe it's just because I've got chosen for kill one too many times. I just think the game is dumb.
Thank you.
I feel like it should be side dude, marry, fuck, and murder.
Why?
because that way at least they have to think twice about who they kill, right? Like,
okay.
Now it's betraying. It's like, oh, I'd fuck him, but I wouldn't want anyone to know about it. Like that's now you're putting that in the mix.
That's a good
twist.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to result in a different answer, but it definitely makes it more fun for the people who get killed. It's like, but I went out in style, you know, like it's just something you can take away.
You just don't want nobody to know you want this dick.
Exactly.
I mean, it's going to create a lot of, like, if little kids started playing that, they'd be like, damn, why won't my crush kill me? Like, that shit was not a whole nothing.
I think that's how we evolved the game for 2022. That's the woke version of fuck, marry, kill.
This way, no one's offended.
No one gets offended on that one.
I mean, everyone probably gets offended, but
they were going to be offended anyway.
But it's more equal.
Yeah.
It's more equal.
Oh, man. So anything happened to you this week, man?
Me?
Joey. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who you're talking to either. I pushed a sled today.
Okay.
And my leg
snowing.
And my leg didn't explode. So
okay.
You gotta go back to the sled part though, because there's
different types of sleds.
I consider myself a football player. Like I'm not fully retired yet. I'm just injured hiatus status.
So you going back out on the gridiron?
It's the only place I don't get hurt. For some reason, I try to do anything else. Like just live my life. I get hurt. Like literally yesterday, I went home, right? I sat down on my stool at my desk and somehow my ankle skin got caught between the pneumatic part of the top and the bottom and pinched my ankle. That's the dumbest way to get hurt in the history of time.
I mean, God don't like you.
But I play football. I play a massive contact sport, or I do football type maneuvers, and I'm fine.
True, but God don't like you.
But that's still though.
I just have to keep fighting like a gladiator until I die. Otherwise, I will die. It's the curse. It's the curse of the gladiator.
But when you did the gladiator sports, you got hurt too.
I got hurt because I switched to jiu-jitsu, and I thought jiu-jitsu would be lower because jiu-jitsu, it's not explosive. Well, it is at times, but it's not as consistently like you'd think in a collision sport like football, where everything is explosive, you'd have more injuries, and you usually do.
Usually?
Usually. It's it's when
don't do it.
I don't know.
Don't do it. You don't want us to get canceled.
I wasn't even going to go there with it.
You're going to go all bad.
I think it's because I was still thinking about jiu-jitsu. But so I played. So the football stuff usually, like I said, you if you want to tear a piece of paper, you rip it really fast,
Yeah.
Or you tear a piece of tape, you got to tear it really fast, or you get stuck halfway and it all gets fucked up, right?
Okay.
So I thought doing jiu-jitsu, it's more fluid. And I thought they would be able to sense the injury coming more, and then there'd be less risk of injury.
No.
Well, obviously not. Like, right? Like that's clearly not true.
I don't even like the fact that you thought that was logical.
I got tricked. I got lulled into a false sense of security because at our gym when we train, they don't pair idiots together. Like they don't pair novices who don't know what they're doing together, right?
Yeah.
But when you go to a competition, it's all about being against the same level, and people on my level are dumb.
Okay.
That's the level where everyone just wants to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Well, there's some of that, but I think a lot of it is like there's a safe way to there's doing things in a way that you're executing the maneuver, and then there's just like, spazzing out and just like freaking out. Like white belts like panic a lot, and so they just do weird fucking shit because they don't know what they're supposed to do, and that's where you get hurt because they're doing random wild shit. And that's how I got hurt. Like I was about to choke this dude, and he like freaked out. Instead of like working out of the way he's supposed to, he just got into this really weird position, and then we tipped over and my hip broke.
I'd have passed out on you. Like I'd have fainted in the middle of the mat just to see what happened.
Then you would have lost.
Nope.
That's how the rules work.
Go limp.
Then I'm just gonna all that's gonna happen if you go limp is I already like spooning you from behind. Like you're
so
already
you fuck me.
Basically, like my arm, here it is. If I wrap my arm around you like this, and you're trying to prevent me from choking you with my armpit, if you go limp, I still could just tighten that up. Like that's not going to help you very much.
So if the body goes limp, that's supposed to be like indicating that the person is unconscious. You still just going to keep choking?
No, it indicates that the person has came and therefore they lost. That's what happens after.
That is not right. So, especially when you're doing shirts versus skins over in jiu-jitsu.
Things wrong with that. First of all,
that sounded horrible.
It's really gay. I mean, it's
worse. I don't know if you ever came before, but you didn't lose. If you did,
you came. You didn't lose.
Not in this one. Not when there's a referee.
No, sometimes I watch Ultimate Fighter, Ultimate Surrender on Pornhub, and there's a referee.
And the person who comes first wins?
No, the person who comes first.
No, I don't know. I don't watch Ultimate Surrender 2, and whoever loses is the one who gets fucked. Therefore, yeah. See, I'm right. It's exactly.
I can follow this conversation.
You're young yet.
You haven't gotten there.
You haven't gotten to that part of the internet yet.
That's.
No, I'm saying I hate that I have, and I understand.
Well, you've been through a pandemic.
You were aged up a little bit because of the pandemic. Yeah. I understand.
Everybody became a Great Depression character for a year and a half during the pandemic. So you have some of that. Oh, Tiny Tim, in your life. That's all.
Yeah, and I mean, Ultimate Surrender was more or less just the evolution of pro wrestling fans.
No,
I'm just trying to figure out if we were going to talk about this anyway, or if the fact that Candace ended up not being here tonight is the reason we got into this discussion.
I don't think we would have got to Ultimate Surrender, depending on what shirt she was wearing. If she was trying to impress our guests, if she was wearing one of her scoop necks with her, with the twins poking out, we would be talking about that for at least 2 minutes.
Well, there's that.
Yeah. Our studio audience. Oh man, but Miguel, anything happened to you this week, man?
Not much, man. I've been really focusing on writing, making music. It's been pretty dull. I knocked the kid out at Six Flags.
Oh my!
Not much.
At Six, okay, Six
What's
Flags.
With you and David and getting in these fights?
Okay, first of all, little bastard deserved it.
Okay.
What he did was,
I can agree so far.
Yeah, no, I was at Six Flags, and I don't like roller coasters, and I made it very I didn't act like a fool, but I just very calmly let everybody know that if they got me on the roller coaster, I was going to cuss everyone out.
Okay.
And this got to be 13-year-old white kid got on the ride with me, and he sat beside me, and I warned him in advance, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to cuss you out. I don't like roller coasters. I get afraid. So as the ride drops, I'm cussing him out. I'm not saying anything like mean. Oh, I hope your parents are divorced. That's all I said. And maybe in retrospect, maybe it was because the ride had looped and he was trying to say no or something like that. But I heard the N-word. I just coincidentally on the next loop, I just let my hand fly And yeah, he came on the ride.
Was this individual part of your group, or was he just a random passerby that ended up sitting next to you?
He was. I don't know who he was. All I know is I never got off a ride that fast.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is funny as hell. Because I mean, last time we went to Six Flags, there weren't any like incidents, were there, Joey?
What incidents?
We got drunk.
We had a few drinks, but we didn't get into it.
Yeah, they have alcohol at Six Flags.
Oh, yeah, 20.
You're 20.
Be glad that shit was not worth it. Like, you have to have bank. You can't just be 21. Like, you need to have bank. Those shit's
you gotta have money too. Yeah, it wasn't a cheap drink. It wasn't like I paid for Six Flags and got $2 drinks.
And you're choosing this life of comedy and shit. I don't know if you're gonna have.
Well, I do other stuff.
Okay, good. We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. Because we want to know what else you do. Because this comedy thing, talking to two broke comics on this side.
I do worry about you sometimes.
Oh man, all comics seem to have day jobs. Like I've noticed that most comics have day jobs, or second jobs, or comedy ain't usually day jobs.
What's your real hustle?
Yeah, where you really getting checks at? Because this is a side hustle. Oh man. But yeah, man, we're gonna take a quick break, Joe.
Yes.
We're gonna sit down and talk to Mikhail a little bit. Found a song for our break here. I found a good one.
Okay, good. Glad you did.
It's called Petrified.
It's
about Fort Minor.
Wow.
It's on the soundtrack for Dot Comedy. The Rising Tide album, Fort Minor. You need to get it. If you haven't got it, get it, folks. But we'll be back in a minute with more fun and more thrills. What was that?
Fort Minor.
Fort Minor.
Fort Minor.
And we're back in the Dot Comedy Podcast. This segment of the Dot Comedy Podcast is brought to you by CPMMA. That's right, CPMMA is the home of Fighting in College Park. That's right. And also the sponsor of the CPMMA MMA Fight Line. You can get yourself a nice ass kicking at CPMMA, or you can kick somebody's ass. Joey LaFaro's almost healed. And you know what happens when Joey LaFaro gets healed? Ass whooping's gonna come. Because I've been advertising it for months, Joey LaFaro. They're coming for you, brother. Get yourself ready. Get yourself down to CPMMA. Get yourself one of them classes. See Josh. See Bianchi Zimmerman. The Nappy Ninja, the highest paid, most laid MMA fighter in the DMV. Bianchi Zimmerman, my guy. Come on down to CPMMA today. And we're back in the Dot Comedy Podcast. DJ Marcus, Joey LaFaro. You like the song, Joey?
No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Why not?
It makes me think of the song that would play while I was being chased down the hallway by a clown with an axe.
Yeah, it does have that vibe.
It's 100%. I don't know how they made that into a beat, but this is what that sounds like.
I can see the fisheye lens of you running down the hallway and the clown coming behind you.
And that's not, I don't like running. So that's the thing that bothers me the most is the fact that they're putting me in a situation where I have to run.
It does sound like a clown murder song.
It does sound like a clown murder song.
It does. And I can't lie, the whole idea of running away from the clown feels like the music video.
It is.
I feel like I need to make the video just to have I make a whole movie just to have this scene in it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, if it was a music video though, it would just be the whole music video would be like running and then hiding from the clown, and it keeps like poking its head out through doors, and then the person thinks they've hidden and they go, and then the clown pops it like and then it gotcha, and then it like freaks out, no, and it runs away again.
And you know what the song is saying? Why is everybody so petrified? The clown is just confused because people are running away from it. This is a whole axe. Oh man. But Joey LaFaro, DJ Marcus here in the building, and our special guest this week, Mikhail.
Oh, it's me.
Hey, man, welcome to the show. Want to sit down and have a conversation with you. Introduce you to the Dot Comedy family, the world as it is.
The world.
So first of all, yeah, it's worldwide. We got listeners in Scandinavia now, don't we, Joey?
Okay.
I think we got 2 or 3 listeners in Scandinavia.
I can't corroborate that. I haven't been checking.
You ain't checked the
numbers.
metrics?
No, they're here because I'm here. I got some people in Scandinavia.
All right, see,
I can see that.
I can see that too. That
I
voice.
You can see that him being popular with the Swedes.
The Swedes love him.
And there's one village in Siberia that loves him.
Oh yeah, that by far probably so.
They misspell his name a lot, but
again, anything with an M, that's me.
There you go.
Oh man, so Mikhail, tell us about yourself, man. Where you from? Where you been?
Man, I'm from DC. Born and raised. What does my resume say? I just left the Duke Ellington School for the Arts. I trained in the acting for 4 years. And then, because I always saw acting in theater as like this art form that you could really, change the world through telling stories and inspire change and all this shit. And then I woke up and I was like, man, I want to tell dick jokes. So I decided to become a comedian. But outside of that, I still act. So actor, I rap now, I make music, actor, rapper, comedian. Also part-time gigolo if all of this doesn't work out. So
there you go. Hey, sometimes when you can't sling jokes, sling dick. It does work.
And I feel like I've earned it.
You know that OnlyFans doesn't count as gigolo work. It's not the same thing. Like
no. That's wrong with the new generation. I'll put
because the guild will come after you. The gigolo guild doesn't appreciate when people try to
I respect the craft. I'll do my work.
you put in your time.
Yeah, I'll pay my dues.
Oh man, so you've been doing how long you been doing comedy for?
I started last March officially. I've been writing for about 2 or 3 years now.
Okay, all right. So I mean, what? Okay, so I asked most comics this question. You're younger, so you probably didn't get into comedy the same way a lot of them do. A lot of comics tell me that the reason they got into it is because some tragic situation happened. They got into it because some woman broke their heart and they wanted to tell people about it and laugh at her. And then others tell me that, their dad died and they want to do it in remembrance of them. And then others tell me they didn't dare. And so what was your entrance? What was you looking at going, hey, you know what? I could go up on that stage and make some people laugh.
Money.
Would that work?
No, I don't know. When I was younger, I always knew I was going to entertain. And at first I thought I was going to be a singer. And then I heard my voice when I tried to sing. And I said, you know what, that's pretty funny. And then boom, now I'm a comedian.
Okay.
So it just seemed like the natural path.
Yeah.
Path of least resistance. Yeah.
Plus people kept saying I was annoying. So I thought, I might as well get paid for it.
Oh man. So who are some of your comedy influences, man? You went to Duke Ellington.
So I guess one of my comedy mentors I was blessed enough to meet and talk to Chappelle.
Okay.
So in terms of what I want to do integrity wise with comedy, Dave Chappelle. In terms of the business mind behind it, Kevin Hart. In terms of joke writing, Eddie Griffin. Performance topics, Eddie Murphy. I bounce around. And one of my favorites, my current favorites, recently passed away, Jack Knight. So I didn't know him, never met him, but so rest in peace. As a fan, he was a brilliant comic. Yeah, people like that.
Awesome, man.
I like that list.
Nobody else matters to me though.
Wow, that's a lot of people you're leaving out there.
Yeah, no, they're not. Yeah,
they're not them. I got you. I understand completely. Oh man, so you started doing stand up.
Yeah.
Now, have you done any acting?
Yeah, I've done 2 movies.
Okay.
That are not out yet. They're being edited. I'm working on a movie that I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about as a comedic writer. And I am going to be starring in a play called The Intruders in September. More details can be heard about that in my Instagram at Mr. X. Yeah.
Okay. Man, Joe, he's very accomplished for like 20 years younger than you.
Still poor. It's okay.
Hey, you don't have to be rich in this business. The rich people are the ones that pay for all the things we do.
Why this is like my career. This is like what I should have been doing if I wasn't full of shit. Like if I had actually given a crap about my dreams coming out of high school, then I would be doing all this shit. But instead, I've done some of it.
Yeah, you were on Veep.
I've done a movie, kinda. I wrote one that never saw the light of day.
I mean, you met me, like most people.
I had my dream and met had a Starstruck production near you. So,
oh, Starstruck productions. Those are always fun.
Yeah.
All right, so where can people find you, Mikhail?
On Instagram, mostly is where I produce content and keep people updated on what I'm working on. That's at MREXUM, Mr. Exum. It's a picture. It's a purple guy. If you look closely, I'm the guy. I thought it looked good, but then other people didn't agree. So I left it as a profile picture, but until I get a better picture, that's the one.
Is it you as Thanos?
No, it was me doing comedy, and I thought it looked like I looked like professional. It was my second show ever, and then a close friend of mine reached out and said I look constipated, and that I'm trying to smile so that people can't tell that I'm constipated.
All right, your friend's doing too much. This isn't that bad a photo. It's a good photo.
See,
I've seen a lot worse.
I've taken a lot worse, but no, I think having that though, I feel like everyone has to have a friend that keeps them humble. And if that could be my job, then I would quit comedy today because I was
that does seem like a dream job.
Yeah, I'm that friend for Joey.
Yeah,
Joey gets real big headed. And
no matter how much you do, you still ain't shit. Like you need someone to tell you that.
I have to remind him every couple months. You do a podcast in my house. just so he remembers who he is. Oh man, but you can hang out with us and get into some of these topics, man.
Of course.
Awesome. Joey.
Yeah.
What's going on in this world, man? The world keeps turning and I keep burning.
Yeah.
Well, I don't keep burning. I ain't got no.
There's some diseases on the rise.
I say I'm not burning, but then you say diseases on the rise.
Diseases on the rise.
I can't be held accountable for my comedic talent. There is Will Smith finally put out an apology.
Will Smith finally showed up to something.
I don't know if it was an apology or a Q&A. It was kind of weird. And R.I.P. Nichols, the Star Trek star, has passed away at 89.
Oh man, we're gonna talk about that and a whole bunch more when we get back with more fun, more thrills on the That Comedy Podcast.
I'm just dreaming of tearing you apart. I'm in the deep tears with the don't know the world can never get me on my I just gotta get you up the cage. I'm a young lover's rage. Gonna need a spark to ignite. My songs know what you did in the dark. So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. I'm a fire.
And we're back on the That Comedy Podcast. This segment of That Comedy Podcast is brought to you by Comedy Shows Near Me. Come on down every Thursday to McGinty's Public House in downtown Silver Spring and get yourself a laugh or two with Comedy Shows Near Me. It is a fun night for the family, for the friends, for anybody on a date, trying to figure out what to have a date night on a Thursday. Comedy Shows Near Me is the place to be. We have some of the funniest comics in the DMV doing their damnedest to make you laugh every week. So come on out to McGinty's Public House every Thursday. Show starts at 8, doors open at 7:30. We are Comedy Shows Near Me, and Comedy Shows Near Me is us. Come on out and have a fun time with us.
I like how my face on the flyer is in the same place as it would be on a stream.
It's interesting.
Pretty good avatar.
As soon as it goes away, just same face.
Nice placement, Joey LaFaro. Oh man, Joey, we're back on the Dot Comedy Podcast. We're gonna get into some of these topics, man. A few of them are a little sad, man. I'm a little sad by them.
Sad?
I'm a little sad.
Mm.
First one, you mentioned it to me during the pre-show.
Mm-hmm.
You lambasted a black legend.
Yeah.
Legend, really?
A black legend in the black community. He is a legend in the black community. Joey.
There would be no black community if it wasn't for this.
I don't
man.
feel like there's any mystery to allow him to be a legend. Like, I feel like we know exactly what we're getting.
A legend.
All right,
That's what
so
we're getting. A legend.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Kenan Thompson's going to hit his 20th season on SNL this fall.
Good job, Kenan.
And it will be the best.
At one job. 20 years at one job.
Good
Joey?
job for showing up.
How many years you got at your job, Joey?
10.
Yeah, 10 in.
Yeah.
Think you'll get to 20?
If I want to, but I don't want to. If I'm still at this job in 10 more years, I've failed. I failed is everything I want to accomplish in life.
Okay, so what is the average SNL writer / performer? How many years do they usually do?
I don't know.
I would say about 4. They do it like high school.
Well, a lot of them are good enough to graduate onto other bigger things.
Kenan got a show?
Kenan, yeah.
Where?
The Kenan Show. It's on, I think it's on Peacock.
Is it still on Peacock?
I think it's
Possibly.
on Peacock.
like the keywords that are all happening. Possibly. There was a thing. Was?
It
Is,
may be.
Might. Could be.
The Kenan Show. I remember it very vaguely.
I'm looking it up right now. Yep. He still has his show.
There you go.
Okay.
So Kenan Thompson was in an interview. And I think who was his interview with? Was it Breakfast Club?
Never mind. I'll take that back. He got canceled after 2 seasons.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Case in point. He recently appeared on Charlemagne the God's Hell of a Week interview show.
The Hell of a Week show.
Where he addressed the long-standing rumors that SNL creator Lorne Michaels might leave the show after his 50th anniversary season in 2024-2025.
Mm-hmm.
Thompson's the longest-running cast member in the show's history thinks Michaels' departure could logically mean the end of the show itself, and he's okay with it. There could be a lot of validity to that rumor because 50 is a good number to stop at. Thompson went on, that's an incredible package. He will probably close to 80 years old at that point, and he's the one who had this touch on the whole thing. Thompson thinks that Michaels' departure might give NBC an excuse to slash the budget, and that could affect the quality. At that point, you can't really do the same kind of show.
Mm-hmm.
So that's unfair to watch it just really go down kind of in flames for real because of those restrictions. Or you could just make the show good again because it hasn't been jack shit for the last 10 years.
Did you say the quality?
How could the quality get worse?
It could get worse. If Lorne Michaels has
all we need
control
is a big white guy to have his voice crack, scream, and jump through a table, and SNL will be all right again.
That is not all SNL. Well, that is.
No. SNL needs.
That's how Chris Farley built the '90s SNL legend. one pre-cut table at a time.
Well, I mean, I look at SNL from an older perspective. I was there in the beginning. I was there at the beginning. I was.
Were you?
I was around then.
It started in the 70s.
I was born in the 80s. I was around the beginning. Man.
So was I.
Yeah. See, it wasn't that far started.
Okay.
But I was around during the Eddie Murphy era of SNL.
Okay.
And Eddie Murphy did a thing where he kind of threw it on his back and made it special.
Yeah.
But it's always been under the guide of Lorne Michaels.
Yeah, I know it.
So even when it's good, bad, or indifferent, it's still Lorne Michaels at the head.
I'm saying he probably should have retired like 10 years ago when it stopped being good.
Has it really stopped being good?
I mean, they still have some good skits and moments.
They have good moments now, but see that wasn't. It's not like it was like it. That was the launch pad for so many careers.
Yeah.
So long.
Well, we need a new launch pad then.
We do need a new launch pad.
Which one I think they should use?
And we had one. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if the Daily Show is. And Daily Show was for a little while, and then I don't know. I haven't. Is anyone come out of the Trevor Noah era?
Roy Wood Jr.
What else has Roy Wood done? No.
Roy Wood does stand. Roy Wood does stand up all over the place.
That's not about stand up though. They were stand up before they were on. I'm talking about like movie stars.
Roy Wood does I think I just saw him do a documentary. He has his own pod. I don't know if it's a podcast or a show, but Roy Wood's doing some stuff outside of comedy now, empire wise.
Okay.
Who was that? Who was the white guy in?
I'm just saying that.
And what was that? What was that last Kevin Hart movie where he was dumb and he was in school?
Which one?
The one with him and Tiffany Haddish.
Night School. Night School.
Night School. The white guy that was in Night School.
The
old white guy who said he wanted to graduate. He was in Night School so his son wouldn't drop out of school.
No idea.
I forgot his name. He plays the dumb white guy in a bunch of stuff. You remember him, Joe?
I don't know. I never saw that movie.
Why didn't you see Night School?
Because I haven't had time. I can't watch every Kevin Hart movie that's ever made. He makes 142 things a year.
No, you got to. I watch every movie he does.
Thank you.
Love it or hate it, I watch it so I can hate on it.
I'm not a person who doesn't. But I don't want to be a person who hates. I like Kevin Hart. I want to remember him the way he was when on his first couple specials. I couldn't stop laughing. I want to
remember him like he was in fucking 40-year-old
oversaturated shit he's been cranking out.
I want to remember him as he was in 40-Year-Old Virgin. He was.
Yeah, exactly.
Kevin and I have this special relationship where he'll promote his stuff and then I'll message him personally. Now he won't open it, but I believe he reads it. If I could just pull up one of our many conversations that me and Mr. Hart have had. No, because it's a special give and take. More so give than take. The last movie that he started promoting, it was him and Mark Wahlberg, Me Time. I had to let him know. I said, "Oh wow, big man Kevin Hart working with Mr. Wahlberg." Well, guess what? I worked with Joey, so beat that. One thing I said to him. He said, this is when he dropped True Story. Wow. #1 show on Netflix. I bought myself a new ride. Took a drive around Philly. Right? Okay. I swiped up. Cool. I just dropped a new skit. I bought a Metro Pass. I went from one stop to the other. Get like me. Yeah, it's just a lot of good messages. I said, "Fuck you." Say that. I also said, "I'm coming for you." Then I said, "Fuck you" again. I said, "Fuck you. I'm coming. Fuck you. I'm coming." That actually looks like I'm saying something else.
Here's I seriously hope it gets to the point where you actually meet him and he goes to add you and realize you already follow you, and he goes back and reads all this shit. He just signs a contract to have you open for him, and then he reads all these
so much money, and then he goes, "Man, let me reach out to him, make sure he has all the detail." And it's just for years. I'm not stopping to until I meet him.
You stop. You all of a sudden just go, "All right, I'm gonna unsend all this shit."
No, it has to. So here's the thing.
Actually, if you want to get all of this to him, you should just send this to The Rock, and then he'll read it to him.
Oh yeah.
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 You just put, "Hey, say this to Kevin."
Say all of this to Kevin. I've recently gotten, and I don't want to put too many things out there, but with Chappelle, I recently reconnected with him, and maybe possibly I'm going to start working my way up to hopefully show him some comedy. And if that leads to me meeting Kevin, then that's probably the fastest way I see him seeing those messages.
Okay.
And if that is the case, then I'll be right there if you guys need a third member, because I'll be barred from Hollywood.
Yeah, we'll stick you right in the middle.
I can see the scenario where, because Kevin's always the one doing some fucking dumb shit, like he did with the thing with the goat to Chris Rock.
Yeah,
he's the one who's gonna do that kind of shit to Kevin.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Like,
that would be hilarious.
Yeah,
it's like, why you always one up me?
Because you're winning too much, and I don't like it.
He's like a foot tall.
I'm very motivated by spite. Like, you guys asked me to be on the podcast. I started working to make my own podcast. I'm so like,
they're gonna put out a defeated podcast.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be called Comedy Dot.
I love the fact that we always are the inspiration for people thinking they could do the shit we do.
Yeah,
I'm like, they don't seem like they're good at that shit, but they do it. I could do that.
I never said I was gonna be good at it. I'm just gonna try.
No, I'm saying it was not even you. It's like that seems to be a common thread. It's like people see us do stuff and then go, I could do that, and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like being the having that the trigger for that thought.
No, not even a little bit. We hate it here at That Comedy. That's why we've had a continuous battle with what's old Mike B's podcast or show. Him and two broads. It's something he's on.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Mike B has a show, and then Eddie
just his Instagram live.
Oh, well, fuck Mike B and his Instagram live. I'm just a human being, Joey LaFaro. At the end of the day, I'm a human being, and I'm trying my best here to be the best man I can be. So Lloyd Lee,
oh my God,
and Eddie Lyhouse, I say hello, sirs. And I don't like either one of you, but I say it in love. Say it in love, Joey. Joey always looks at me. Joey looks serious whenever I say fuck a comic, like
because I'm the one that actually has to deal with them in the real world.
I deal with them too. I'm at these shows with you.
You're the reason I don't get booked anywhere.
That is not fucking true. Yeah, it probably is. But what else is going on in the world, Joe?
Speaking of shitty apologies, Will Smith.
Okay.
Finally has put out a video of himself answering questions in an apologetic tone.
It's what the world was waiting for.
Yeah. He said, I'm trying to be humble, but not be a bitch about this shit. I don't know. He put it differently, but that's how it came across.
He said, I'm trying to process things without telling myself that I'm a piece of shit for what I did.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you are.
You walked up on stage and slapped a grown man in the face.
But then again, to play devil's advocate, how much shit is he going through with Jada that is like at some point he was going to pop?
I mean, I feel like
we all agree.
I feel like
we all agree that was feasible.
But
that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But
I feel like a real apology is you say, yeah, I was a piece of shit for that. And I'm gonna try and be better. There's nothing wrong with admitting that you were being a piece of shit. I've said I'm a piece of shit multiple times this year.
Have you?
Yes.
You haven't said it to me.
Because I haven't been shitty to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Have I?
No. You've been pretty decent to me. I mean, we have a very good relationship.
Okay.
You haven't slapped me when I was DJ. You haven't walked up on into the booth and smacked me.
I'm saving that for a special occasion.
What if? Oh, okay. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that after the show.
Will Smith said, I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is he's not ready to talk. And when he is, he will reach out. So I will say Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable. I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like that part either. Yeah. That part did not need to be in there.
It felt like he was trying to be like, it's Chris's fault that I'm not. Like, you smacked him.
I'm over here trying to be a bigger man, but he acting like a little bitch.
Yeah. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? He didn't need to say that. And then he was like, well, you know who I really want to apologize to?
His mom.
Chris's mama. I'm really sorry to your mama. Wait a minute.
Basically, what he said was, I tried to be the bigger person, but Chris is a bitch. I'm sorry to your mama that you raised the bitch.
You almost pulled the Monique.
Hey,
Okay, so now I have to put my
brother
swear jar because I cursed during the day. You know I cursed during the podcast. Why are you bringing me the swear jar?
Yep.
Get out.
What?
Go away.
Of all places.
Ohio. What are you, a LeBron fan?
I literally had a comic do a whole set about how great it was to get the fuck out of Ohio and how it's a terrible place.
Wasn't that what's the name?
No, that was what Robert Mack was talking about
okay.
at Silver Branch on Sunday. So
Yeah.
Shout out Robert Mack, who's probably not listening. On Friday, Rock performed at a show at the Fox Theater in Atlanta. Although the 57-year-old did not mention the apology specifically, he spoke very briefly about the incident and left nothing to the imagination, especially with regard to the comparison to vengeful rap executive Suge Knight. Rock quipped, "Everybody's trying to be a fucking victim. If everybody claims to be a victim, then nobody will hear the real victims. Even me getting smacked by Suge Smith, I went to work the next day. I got kids."
Now, here's the thing about that joke. Okay, he's been saying that joke while he's been on tour. So it's not like it was because of the apology.
Right.
It wasn't. So people were doing that where I hate that too. I hate we're different journalists than that, Joey.
Right.
We're gonna give the full truth on that end. But again, it's true. Will Smith disappeared after smacking another grown man on TV, and Chris Rock went and did a show the next day. Like, I guess I got to go do this shit. It's like, hey, anything happened to y'all this weekend?
The next day, he kept doing the show that night. He didn't break stride.
He was frazzled. Now he was frazzled after that smack. That smack threw him all the way the fuck off.
I still contend he didn't seem like he was frazzled until he got the "keep my wife's name out your mouth" part.
No, yeah. I think he didn't realize yet that he had been, because Will did it so smoothly. I couldn't even blame him for getting smacked. Like, normally somebody smack you, they got to cock their hand back, but Will just walked up and did it so smoothly. I don't think he processed until Will sat down. He was like, he just really just smacked shit out of me.
Well, there was that.
It was one continuous movement. His stride was just his movement was walk, arm move, arm up, bow, and walk and turn away and walk the same damn way back.
There's no way to motion.
Yeah.
The thing was, but we also read previously that he has a learning disability for nonverbal cues. So, like, he needed to hear the verbal cue of "keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth" to realize that Will was actually angry and this wasn't a bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought everybody still think.
Wait. He didn't register. You got to go back for me. He has a learning disability. Yeah,
Chris Rock has like a learning disability where he struggles with nonverbal emotional cues. That's out there. It's not. I'm not.
Okay.
So there was an article on it.
But he makes people laugh for a living.
Yeah. Yeah, but he does it with words. He knows how to work that, but it doesn't necessarily mean.
If Chris Rock were to be kicked in the dick, he wouldn't process that person didn't like him until they said, "And I don't like you."
I don't know. I'm not saying it goes that extreme, but he might be more confused at first about why. See, you're saying
why it happened.
Why? Like, I wouldn't assume, especially somebody I know, like, if Marcus comes over and kicks me in the dick, I'm gonna be like, "Fuck you," but I'm also gonna be like confused as to what motivated that. Now, prior to that, if he says, "I don't fucking like you anymore," then I go, "Oh, okay."
Then I stand up and start walking toward you.
I think that's the part that's getting me, is because I think after getting smacked, I'm not wondering why you did it. I'm just
there's no more wondering. There's no more wondering for me. It is the action for me.
I don't know. I'm just saying what I read, but and also what I saw, because it seemed like he reacted to it in stride and took it.
He was like, "Oh, okay, man, shit."
I mean, there was a whole second where he balled up his fist and put it away. Like if you watch the video closely, there's a frame where that hand was coming back around, but he stopped himself.
Yeah,
I would have punched Will in the back of the head. Do you not understand life? if a motherfucker come to the DJ booth and smack me and then walk off, I'm running up behind him and punching him in the back of the head.
You gotta chase him.
Oh, you chase him. You jumping on his back. So it's gonna be the worst fight in the world by two old black men.
You gotta put hands on him so bad that the Oscars just blatantly says no more black people.
Yeah,
that's exactly what would have happened.
Oh yeah, they were like, yeah, we disavowing all.
I'm pretty sure it was the strength of the ancestors that held Chris back. Like, he can't do this right now.
So you think Sidney Poitier and
Maya Angelou was like,
all like, oh, that fist was coming out there like, oh,
to fly.
Not now, Chris. Not now.
It's family business.
It'll be okay.
That family business came in the back of his mind. Just stop that fist from coming up. Not in front of these people. Yeah. But I mean, the apology again. He apologized to his brother, who, from what I've heard about Tony Rock, Tony Rock is one bad conversation away from being put in jail. I don't know. From what I've heard from other comedians about Tony Rock, it's like he's the wrong motherfucker to be adding into this conversation. Because it's like, okay, oh yeah, Tony Rock was my man. You punched his brother, you slapped his brother in the face.
Yeah. So again, just to recap, he went, I tried to be the bigger man, Chris is a bitch. To your mama, you raised a bitch. And to your brother, we used to be close, but now you want to protect this bitch, so you a bitch by association. His apology was just him cryptically calling the entire family
bunch of bitches.
I like that idea though. Like just you keep apologizing to everybody next to the person you're supposed to apologize to.
And I want because he apologized to Questlove.
I think that's a sketch.
He apologized to peripheral people.
You're right. He didn't direct. Well, he did directly, but it wasn't like a direct apology to Chris. But he got very direct with everybody else.
Yeah. And he apologized to Jada. I was like, what the fuck? That bald bitch let you do it.
No one needs to see you do that. Like it's all performative.
To my wife.
Also, like, I like the question that he used for Jada because it was very smart.
Where did these questions come from, by the way?
I don't know.
Did he post it on? Did he go on this?
The question was like, did Jada say anything to you that made you smack him? That's such a lawyer question. Like, did she say anything?
Yeah.
Did she motivate you to do it? Huh?
No, she didn't say nothing. It was the face.
You have to see a black woman look at you a certain way. She ain't got to say shit
till you do something.
She ain't got to say go hit him. She looked at me.
I don't know if I follow Will Smith on Instagram. Did he post an Instagram story with a link for you to leave anonymous questions? And then someone said, "Fuck, marry, kill Jada, Chris's
mom."
Chris's mom.
He was like, "Well, do I get to fuck and murder or?"
That's right. Side dude, side piece, Mary, fucking
fuck, Mary, or slap. I got to pick.
Fuck, Mary, or slap.
Well, he's slapping Jada next time.
Yeah.
Shit. He wanted to that night. I don't see anything in him that says he wants to be with Jada Pinkett.
And it's vice versa. I don't know why there's still like maybe that's just the love that I'll never understand. Hopefully, but like that.
Thank you. That's what love is. I don't want it. God damn it! I want to be alone.
I don't know what's worse, them or Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. It seems like it's all bad.
They weren't in love. Were
they?
Johnny Depp wanted to fuck, and Amber Heard was young. He didn't want to love her.
Okay.
She shit in his bed. And I think Jada shit in Will's bed, on Will's side of the bed, too.
No. Amber shat in Johnny's bed. Jada's just shitting on Will's life. Like,
Jada shat on Will's side of the bed and drew a painting of Tupac.
While keeping him on a leash.
Yeah.
He was still in the bed, actually.
He was still in the bed. He just shit on him in the bed.
Oh, God.
Damn, that went dark. Dark.
Brown.
All right, Joey, what else is next?
It gets darker. On Monday, A 27-year-old Instagram model, Gina 2, revealed on social media her experience navigating her AIDS diagnosis. She has received an outpouring of love since the announcement. The model has been linked to celebrities like Nick Cannon, Dave East, and Chris Brown, however, refuses to expose those she's been with sexually.
Nick Cannon.
Well, if they had sex with her, I'm sure they got tested already.
No,
I don't know why this is a story. Like, she's got AIDS.
It's Nick Cannon.
Of everybody, it's Nick Cannon.
It's not HIV, it's AIDS. She goes on to say that doctors estimated she'd be living with the virus for about 8 to 10 years due to the gravity of her body's deterioration to the point of death.
Well, good luck. I don't know what to say in situations like this, Joey.
I don't know if good luck is the right thing though.
I mean, I'm sorry she's going through that.
So she's had AIDS for years, and then
she was
contracted from somebody that she slept with.
She was living in New York City, homeless, and she did get raped a couple of times. Not something she likes to talk about. She said she also has a couple free tattoos, so it could have been a dirty needle. I don't know. Do I know those people? No. Did I say anything when those things happened? No, because I was naive and I was stupid and I was young.
But again, just because the reason this story is a story because of those names you mentioned at the beginning. She just okay. I know how I'm sounding. I know it's gonna sound like shit. But she's just another chick with AIDS.
Oh damn!
In the grand scheme of things, I'm not being harsh or saying she doesn't count or matter. But again, because she was linked to those celebrities, now she's a deal.
Yeah, I mean, celebrities put a sense of like they have a spotlight that at any time that you sleep with them, that spotlight gets shared to you.
Remember that big girl that said Usher gave her herpes, and she was famous for about a half a damn week.
Yeah.
I misread this headline really badly.
Okay, please read
because it says Instagram model connected to Nick Cannon, comma. Chris Brown says she had AIDS for 8 to 10 years.
That's different.
Yeah, it is different.
That's what I thought it said because there's no comma after Chris Brown. So I thought Chris Brown was just outing her because that would be funny. This is just sad. It was sad, but it's still fun. It's just funny that Chris Brown's calling her out on it.
She got AIDS.
Just to fuck with Nick Cannon. Like, that is a story that we would have been able to laugh about. Oh man,
Nick Cannon got 50 kids and AIDS.
All them kids got AIDS.
Damn, man, that ain't right.
Calls that you got to make.
You know, Nick has never worn a condom.
True. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this story, Joey.
This
was a little different, man.
This is a mistake.
All right, next topic.
We need a legal team to vet these topics.
We got to get in touch with the Dot Comedy legal team. See if we could vet these next time, Joey.
Speaking of viruses,
what?
Monkeypox.
I don't know. Okay.
Public service announcement. It can survive for weeks in water and on refrigerated food.
I don't know what it is about monkeypox, but it sounds racist.
It does.
It feels to me like it's racist. It's the pox I got from them niggas. It's the monkeypox. I don't know why. Does it sound that way to you?
It sounds like the scientists were trying to name it. And they said, "Well, we're just gonna call it monkeypox." Monkeypox. That's what it is.
Did that name stick because it's endemic to West and Central Africa?
See, it was supposed to be niggerpox.
It was.
It was supposed to be, but then they were like, "We got to be politically correct on this."
I guess.
We could call it darky pox. Will darky pox
I'm
work?
still trying to understand. I thought this was an STD.
Monkeypox?
Yeah.
No. This is COVID. Brother.
This COVID little brother.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually chicken pox, older brother.
You know what's fucked up though? Humans really don't learn because everybody's joking about it again. Last time we joked about a virus. It got serious.
Last time we joked about a virus, it shut the damn world down for 3 years.
We got to learn to stop.
How long a virus can live on surfaces.
There's going to be comedy shows near me at home.
CDC said investigators found the live virus 15 days after a patient's home was left unoccupied, according to one study. CDC also said pox viruses like monkeypox could survive in linens, clothing, and surfaces particularly well in dark, cool, dry environments. Porous materials like bedding and clothing may harbor live viruses for longer than non-porous materials like plastic, glass, or metal.
Okay,
other closely related orthopox viruses could survive in a household-like environment for months.
Yeah,
I do gotta ask. It's related to monkeypox. Have you heard about the monkeys in Japan?
Oh, the ones that snatching motherfuckers?
Yeah, they're just attacking people.
People. They out there murking people. They're looking in windows too. That's the crazy part. They watching us. Yeah. It's Planet of the Apes. We are devolving into Planet of the Apes.
So we got monkeys just attacking people. Monkeypox. And Will Smith. Like, I don't know what's happening right now.
We got monkeys, we got pox, and we got two pox.
The virus can also spread by direct contact with the rash it causes, contact with the body with bodily fluids, contact with respiratory secretions, and intimate contact like sex, kissing, hugging, and prolonged face-to-face contact. Are people just putting their faces together now, or just rubbing our noses together? What does that mean?
I can see how you thought it was an STD.
Yeah, don't rub your face in a box. No box rubbing. Yeah. You're gonna get
pregnant women can spread the virus to the fetus.
Oh shit! Well, they always can.
What if I don't?
Pregnant women were giving babies COVID. Pregnant women give babies everything that happens to them. So that's not a new revelation. I mean, it sucks, but the baby is inside of them. So whatever you got, you given inside of you. I don't know how to.
So if it's related to chicken pox, what if you've had the vaccine for chicken pox?
Need the monkey one though.
Oh, so still you still can get the other. It doesn't make you resistant.
Because remember we had a smallpox one and we have a chicken pox one now.
Are those two actually related?
Small?
Yeah. That's
from midgets.
I thought smallpox was like the one they had. It's the blankets they gave the Indians.
Go back.
That's what I learned.
Huh? What was that?
Smallpox is from where?
From midgets.
Okay. All right.
It's the reason we're so mean to midgets.
We're gonna get canceled because of our lack of knowledge about smallpox.
Peter Dinklage is gonna cancel us.
I thought it came from blankets that you give to Native Americans.
No.
That was how damn.
Joey talking about colonialism. Goddamn, Joey.
I mean, that's the only time I've really heard smallpox brought up.
Smallpox was eradicated because it was initially in the dark ages of Europe.
It sounds like most of these can be eradicated by people washing their fucking hands.
Everything can be taken care of. Use antibacterial soap and wash your fucking hands.
Not even antibacterial, just wash your fucking hands.
Yeah. I use Dove.
Like you could wash your hands with just running water, and that gets rid of like 70% of the shit in the first place.
Yeah, true. I mean, hey, wash your damn hands. We've been talking about washing your hands for 3 years.
Oh, I heard I don't know if it's a PSA. Did you know that the WPGC 95.5 is doing this thing now where they go to break and then they say, I'm going to wash my hands for this whole commercial. And then they go to like,
is that the new COVID sounder for their breaks?
I don't know why it wasn't like they didn't provide any other context. It's just how they go to break now.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to go wash my hands.
I'm gonna go wash my hands for this whole. Well, you're supposed to wash your hands for 30 seconds. An average break is 30 seconds. So I mean, hey, they might have a thing. All right, Joe, you have to go. I gotta go to the bathroom. Take care. What's next? Talk about
it. An Ohio man quit his job as a teacher after 6 years to work at a Walmart because it pays $12,000 more per year.
God. Damn.
I I struggle with the idea that Walmart's the hero here. I don't like, weren't they known at one point for not paying people?
Yeah, but teachers get paid so much less than anybody. I feel like.
Has it just gotten to the point where like it's not even a teacher union issue? It's just that like people have soured on public education to the point where just.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably not the best person to talk to about this, given I've dropped out of college, so I'm not supporting the system anymore. But when I was there, my teachers worked their butt off to be paid less than minimum wage. And I remember rallies. Like the teachers were trying to, like, within my school, were trying to unionize and rally to get some more money. But if they could have just went to Walmart, I think that's a smart move.
So it says he worked in education for 5.5 years, first as a reading tutor and then as a second grade teacher. Last year, he made $43,000 teaching at Ohio's Stark County. Meanwhile, he said he'll make $55,000 a year before bonuses at a Walmart in Massillon, Ohio. This is how idiocracy starts.
Bonuses?
That's just bonuses?
What the fuck is he doing at Walmart? What is his job at Walmart?
I don't know.
He's not a cashier.
He's a stocking 2 coach, whatever that means.
Oh, he's a manager.
Is that what a stocking 2 coach is?
Yeah, he's a lead at
Just
Walmart.
make sure it says it includes ensuring delivery trucks are unloaded.
He's a lead at Walmart. Come the fuck on, dude. Yeah,
the way the article was written made it sound like he just
like he's a stalker. Like he's a damn bagger or something.
Yeah. I mean, still though.
No, okay. I mean, no.
Fuck you, Joey. I work retail. Don't do that.
I'm not, but like,
don't do fucking.
You gotta admit that like managing boxes getting off a truck versus managing getting kids off a bus. Those two aren't the same thing.
Yeah, they are.
Those boxes run around with sticky hands. I feel like that alone earns you a $10,000 bump. Just dealing with wild creatures with sticky hands.
Dealing with people all day deserves all the money in the world.
Right.
Dealing with the people of Walmart deserves you all the money in the world. Dealing in retail employees, you know what I found out during the pandemic, Joey? Know who's not essential? Teachers. Because they outsourced their whole job to parents during the whole goddamn pandemic. And then they put all their work on a computer. And now the kids don't even learn anything in school. They just go on a computer and watch YouTube videos.
That's not true. We also watch Netflix.
Thank you. See, this is the kink, the chink. Is it chink or kink?
COVID was the best thing to happen to my school career.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you graduated at the beginning of COVID, right?
2021, I graduated. Yep.
2021. Okay, so you were right in dead center. So you had the year to think about it. So, because we never interviewed anybody that went to school during COVID, Joey.
This is true.
So how was school better for you in COVID? You saw it before, and you see.
It's amazing that we've accidentally happened to pod 2 subject matter experts for this conversation.
Yeah.
It became like the beginning of it. No one knew what they were doing, but once we found a rhythm, it became kind of like just logging into a job instead of school. And by a job, I mean one that didn't pay you, so you don't care about. Meaning, you really didn't need to pay attention. You didn't need to do anything extraordinary. No effort or energy was put into it. They try to enforce the rules, but it's like, what are they going to do?
Here's a secret: the pay doesn't make all that much difference.
Yeah.
Most people get paid and still don't give a fuck.
Yeah. But I was thinking about it because like with the rules of school and stuff. Like I remember when they first told everybody that they were going to do virtual.
Mm-hmm.
First off. Most un-COVID safe thing to do was have us all stand in line to get these damn computers. Have all the parents go up to the school and stand in line to get these goddamn computers. Now we get them home and they're like, "Hey, okay, so we're gonna have a back to school night and give you the rules for COVID." And they're like, "Yeah, the kids can't be in pajamas, so now I gotta go buy uniforms for this motherfucker to sit in my house."
Yeah, that was. I didn't know those were uniforms.
Duke Ellington didn't have a uniform.
Yeah, no, there's no uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if we have a mascot.
Duke Ellington. I would think he would be your mascot.
That's the phase. We don't have a thing that if you go to like one of our celebrations, you won't see anybody come out in costume, and we don't have anything.
Y'all have teams?
Duke Ellington costume.
Yeah, we have a track team.
Oh, you have a track team. Okay.
Yeah, I think.
We got a whole football team. It's like, huh? The football thespians? I didn't.
You got dancing with Grand Jetan over everybody.
Oh, but yeah, like that teacher, that I understand exactly what that teacher's saying. Because again, you know what job is recession proof?
What?
Retail.
Yeah.
Every retail job is recession proof except for clothes. Actually, all those stores are now back open. We're open faster than anything else.
Oh yeah.
So like all retail jobs are the ones that you need to have in the future. But then we told everyone that they sucked. So now we get the bottom of the goddamn barrel when we're trying to hire people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also companies don't want to pay for customer service because they feel it as a like necessary evil. Like they have to spend money on it, but it doesn't make the money. So they never want to invest in it.
Our company does. They yell at me enough about it. They yell at us about customer service. You may not think you're getting good customer service, but you're getting the best that we could get you.
I'm not debating that.
You better take this customer service.
I'm just saying it's not well invested in.
What else going on, Joe?
Speaking of jobs that don't go away, the NFL. The NFL has decided that the Miami Dolphins are full of shit.
No, that's not up for debate. I've never liked the Dolphins.
So they've been hit with some heavy fines. So we talked a couple months ago about the racism allegations of by the former coach Brian Flores.
Yes.
Well, turned out that there was more to why he might have been let go.
Okay, what was the whole scheme?
So the Dolphins were on they are being found guilty of tampering. They had impermissible communications with quarterback Tom Brady in 2019 and 20 while he was under contract to the New England Patriots. Those communications began as early as August 2019 and continued throughout the 2019 season and postseason. These numerous and detailed discussions were conducted by Mr. Beal, who in turn kept Mr. Ross and other Dolphins executives informed of his discussions with Brady. 2, the Dolphins again had impermissible communications with both Mr. Brady and his agent during and after the 2021 season, while he was under contract to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Those discussions began no later than early December 2021 and focused on Mr. Brady becoming a limited partner in the Dolphins and possibly serving as a football executive, although at times they also included the possibility of his playing for the Dolphins.
How would he play?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Because it's the only way that they're going to get him to play for the Dolphins is to give him ownership of the team. That's how desperate the fucking Dolphins are.
They were willing to sell a part of their company to Tom Brady. So
it sounds like Madden.
You can't even do that in Madden. That's the crazy part.
Well, you can.
Wait, so there's
you can. You just gotta create a player, and then you put him on your team that you own on franchise mode.
That's still not the same thing.
Well, if you're both named Marcus Coleman, it does. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Did I say I did that on Madden? Shit.
In January 2022, the Dolphins had impermissible communications with Don Yee, the agent for New Orleans Saints head coach Sean Payton. After having Mr. Payton serve as Miami's head coach, Miami did not seek consent from New Orleans to have these discussions, which occurred before Coach Payton announced his decision to, quote unquote, retire as head coach of the Saints. Following that announcement, Miami requested permission to speak to Coach Payton for the first time, which New Orleans declined to grant. They got caught with stealing the whole cookie jar.
Dressed in black and white like those old burglars. Spotlight just got to shine right on them.
And that's the funny part is like we knew something was up when Brady retired and Sean Payton randomly retired.
Have they released any public statements about it yet?
But either one of them, no. This just dropped today. This is pretty fresh.
All right. No, that's I want to see what they're going to say to try to get out of it.
We ain't do that.
I don't think they can. They're getting hit with. They already lost their first round pick for next year and a couple others, so they're getting hit pretty hard.
I see where you
picks from them.
Yeah,
they about to get Tom Brady.
NFL stripped the Dolphins of their first 2020. No, Tom Brady's back with the Buccaneers because they got caught.
Oh,
that's why he unretired. The NFL stripped the Dolphins of their 2023 first round draft pick and 2024 third round pick for violating the integrity of the game. Dolphins,
so they took a third round pick from him?
A first round in 2023 and a third in 2024. Also, Dolphins owner Stephen Ross also suspended through October 17th and fined $1.5 million. How do you suspend an owner of a team?
Don't show up to that stadium you own. Don't show up.
If you talk to that team, that you got to pay.
You better not talk to that team you paying. You better not let them cash them checks.
Or else.
Everybody's
gonna be poor. How about that?
Oh my God, this is a weird situation, dude. Like I would expect this from, you know what? I would expect all this. Where I would expect this to happen? New England. I would like when you say the Dolphins, I go, okay, it's understandable. It's Florida. But it seems more New England style.
I need you to read this private chat message I just got from Alex because I can't do it out loud. Where is it? It's in the private chat.
Where's that?
I said, you need me to read it?
Go ahead.
Just so a nigga order banana pudding at a bodega. Back the fuck up. Might be monkeypox, allegedly.
Damn it, Alex.
These are the kind of things messages I get on a daily basis.
Well, at least he's watching the podcast.
That's good.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex, for watching the podcast.
Thank you for sharing that story. I'm glad you're avoiding strange banana pudding.
Strange banana pudding
from bodegas in New York. There's a lot of layers of things I wouldn't trust there. I didn't realize that. You add those three. I probably wouldn't trust banana pudding in general.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely wouldn't trust it at a bodega. I definitely wouldn't trust it at a New York bodega.
That may be that southern bodega that everyone goes to get their collard greens.
It's 9:30 at night. Who's ordering banana pudding?
Psychopath.
New Yorkers. What else going on in the world, Joe?
Go out on a sweet note.
Yeah, let's.
Candy Funhouse, an online retailer of confectionery treats from chocolate bars to gummies and licorice, is hiring for a $78,000 a year. That's $100,000 Canadian. Work from home job as its chief candy officer. Duties include leading candy board meetings, being the head taste tester, and quote all things fun.
What kind of bullshit is this?
You know, that's
job.
I started to question: is Canada a real place? Because all this sounds like some fairy tale bullshit.
That's dumb. You know how dumb it is. I feel like you should send me the link to that job.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I think you should send that over to the chat.
I feel like the person who wrote that quote was an actual cartoon unicorn. Like it was.
No, whoever wrote that was pissed because they're like, there's some minimum wage paid reporter like these motherfuckers. The real article said, "Stupid dumb head gets job tasting candy."
No, the duties that were included are all in quotes. So the candy board meetings and the head taste tester and all things fun, that is direct from the posting.
Where's this posting at? God damn it!
Several
I'm
thousand
moving to Canada.
candidates
Oh.
have already applied for the position, which was posted on LinkedIn July. Oh, here's the link.
It's on LinkedIn. Does this not sound like kidnapping to anyone else?
It does. Like
It sounds like Willy Wonka, and then you just take everything.
this is how Willy Wonka gets all them kids in the damn chocolate factory.
I'm about
It's
to
Willy Wonka for
keto
adults.
diet right now.
It is R. Kelly in the chocolate factory.
Yeah. Willie said, "Come on, I pay you. I pay you."
So you about to quit your job, Joey?
No, I'm just gonna pick up another one because I already work from home. I can't like work another job and test candy at the same time.
I want the job though, Joey.
Well,
Can I be the
get
CFO?
your LinkedIn together?
My LinkedIn is up. I just need the link so I can get in there. My
I'll send
LinkedIn
it
is up
you
to
as
date.
soon as I'm done applying.
See, this is the bullshit that I'm talking about, Joey. You trying to quit the Dot Comedy Podcast? I know what you're trying to
Damn
do.
it, I can't remember my password.
Neither-
Come on, Google.
Neither can anybody else. That's why LinkedIn's on my phone, so I can just quick apply for shit. Oh man, but anything else going on in the world, man?
Shit. Huge solar eruptions are likely to impact Earth, NASA says.
Well, last time we had a solar eruption that impacted Earth, didn't it like blow up the telegraphs?
What?
Like the last time one hit us.
The telegraphs.
Yeah, the telegraph.
In 1905.
Yes. No bullshit. I'm not lying about the shit.
I don't know where you got that data from.
It's a History
NASA
Channel.
has said the sun is getting very active and that could cause problems here on Earth. Space Agency warned the activity level of the sun is quickly ramped up. He said the solar cycle is not at its peak and is already exceeding expectations. Scientists expect to see more solar flares and solar eruptions that could impact radio communications, navigation signals, and electric power grids on Earth. The increase in activity also could pose risks to spacecraft and astronauts, impact GPS signals, and even create concerns about flight crew and passenger health on airplanes.
Here's the Carrington event, Joey LaFaro. Since you don't want to believe me, the Carrington event was the most intense geomagnetic storm in recorded history, peaking from 1 to 2 September 1859 during the solar cycle 10. It created strong auroras, areolas, strong areolas, strong space nipples. Areolar displays that were reported globally and caused sparking and even fires in multiple telegraph stations. I know I watch History Channel for a fucking reason, Joey LaFaro. I'm trying to make sure that this shit don't happen a second time. So I'm gonna shut down the grid when they tell me the storm coming. I gotta flip the switch in the back.
Well,
so that they'll burn out my TV.
I don't think it's going to be one storm. They're saying that this is going to increase until 2025.
Well,
What?
shit. Okay, well, get your prayers together.
That means the globalist warmth will be coming soon.
Yes.
All the water going to be in the air.
I need to get successful before then. God.
I'm going underground if necessary.
Now I'm going to wait until the market crashes and then rise from the ashes like a phoenix.
I'm gonna start collecting water right now so I can sell it when it's all gone.
Okay, Nestle.
Jesus, this is gonna be bad, man.
Mm-hmm.
If we got stuck with solar storms and then all these bad weather, all the bad weather that comes on Earth as it is.
Know, we don't even have Lieutenant Uhura to navigate it all anymore.
Oh man,
Nichelle Nichols has passed away at age 89.
Damn. She ain't died of COVID, did she?
Was
natural causes.
Natural causes.
Okay,
that's good. That's good. I mean, it's not good that she's dead, no, but you know, I'm saying of the ways to go. That's one.
Yeah.
That's the good one.
Yeah.
She made.
I don't know what that is weird to say though. Like when you say it like that, it's like that sounds off. I don't know why, but it is true. It's not like you ain't lying about it, but it just feels wrong to say.
She looked good too. She looked good.
Oh yeah, she looked good. Like last year when I saw her.
Oh yeah, she looked great.
Yeah, man. Black don't crack, Joey.
Not at all.
It's never been in question.
And white ain't right.
That was a hate crime. That was
It was unnecessary.
first time I seen a white person victim of a hate crime. That was good.
Just mean for no reason.
I mean, I don't disagree. I'm just confused. It just seemed like an unnecessary shot at
white people.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to take those every now and again
Okay.
for all the unnecessary shots white people took at black people over the years.
I
He just
mean,
wakes up randomly. Fuck white people.
I usually wait for there to be a like, you know, I take my shots at them too, but I usually wait for there to be some sort of trigger activity.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like when a guy named Guy Reffitt, who brought a gun to the Capitol on January 6th, only gets 87 months in prison.
Okay, but he didn't do anything though.
He ain't shoot
For
nobody.
treason.
He didn't shoot
Wait,
nobody.
hold up. Say it again. Let me read the headline to me one more time.
It says Guy Reffitt, a Texas man who brought gun to Capitol on January 6th, sentenced to 87 months in prison.
I mean, yeah, that seems fair.
That seems right, Joey. I don't know. You're parting a whole lot on this treason thing, Joey.
He's a member of the far-right militia group, the Texas 3%ers.
Oh.
He was the first defendant to stand trial on charges stemming from the attack. He was found guilty in March of 5 criminal counts, including obstructing Congress certification of President Biden's Electoral College win. Treason!
Yeah, in 87
months. 87 months, I can understand.
This is like the opposite of when you like put the 99 cents in some shit to make it sound cheaper. You're adding numbers to make me think that it's appropriate, but it's not.
It is.
If your prison sentence is counted in months and you committed treason, it's not long enough.
How many years do you think you should have got, Joey?
At minimum 25.
Damn.
25 years, Joey?
For threatening democracy. For saying, fuck all y'all votes. I want this.
He didn't say fuck.
And I'm going to bring a gun to get what I want because I'm a fat baby doo-doo head who doesn't know how to fucking accept fucking reality and just wait 4 years and vote again.
Did you see the video of Trump?
He can suck every dick. I hope he catches 25 years worth of dick while he's in there.
Wow. That's a lot of dick.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
that's how I feel about it.
I'm not speaking from experience, but that you ain't gonna walk right after that.
That's too much dick.
I'm just saying there needs to be a deterrent factor so that this doesn't happen again. And 87 years doesn't seem, that's not even 2 presidential terms.
So he'll be out by the time Hunter Biden is
what?
It's president of the United States.
We don't live in a fucking it's not a monarchy.
Well, George,
I'd be a lot more concerned about our president if it like was a monarchy and we had to deal with Nero taking over.
Oh, Jesus. Here's the thing, Joey. He got what we knew he was going to get, which is a slap on the wrist. This is not new to us. When I say us, I mean people of brown hue. White people get to do what they want to do in this country. They walked in the Capitol first and foremost, and only 2 got shot. And I think they got shot by accident.
That's not in question.
So
I'm saying y'all are inviting this to happen again. That's what I'm saying.
Who's y'all?
White people.
Well, yeah. It's y'all you speak it up, but yeah, the white people. They expected to happen. They knew it was going to happen. Their guy did it. Trump made it happen. He was like, hey, you know what? We're going to storm the Capitol. And we take it back to America.
I mean, prosecutors are only, this is how I know they're full of shit. The prosecutors only were seeking 15 years. Everybody knows you have to bid up. They should have gone for 35, then they negotiated down to 25, and then we would all feel better about this shit because then it's like a quarter of your life is gone. Ha, you're dumb. But now,
but he only
like
serve
7 years. That ain't.
He only gonna serve like 20%.
Even a decade.
He only gonna serve 20% of that.
Yeah,
exactly.
He ain't gonna serve that whole thing. He ain't gonna serve that whole bid.
I think right now they're giving us a half-measured justice and hoping that it's enough to quell any rebellion or anger, or whatever.
but they're quelling the rebellion and behavior from the wrong people.
Yeah.
Like there's only one side that's like that's trying, like Texas is still trying to secede from the Union, and and over what exactly?
The election. They want their racism and election back. They want to be who they want to be down in Texas.
And it's just baffling to me because it's like, hey, let's not acknowledge that half the country thinks the opposite of what we do. Like at no point does that enter anyone's mind that half or more of the people don't agree with the same thing. And I think that goes both ways. It's like, we shouldn't be like assuming that, oh, well, it should only be one way, because one way is a failing grade, no matter who wins.
Yeah, true.
50% a failing grade. I remember that. I didn't get a lot of them because I would get my ass kicked.
You can't pass with a couple of them. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
You can pass with a 59. I know that for certain.
In what class? Home ec?
No, they got this new program.
But you didn't burn anything down, so we're gonna pass you.
You didn't put salt in anything, but we're gonna pass you anyway. But I mean, Joey, it's how America works.
I'm moving to Canada so I can take Canada for a living. That's what I'm gonna do.
I just applied. Great. Your application is sent to Candy Funhouse.
Damn it.
No.
And if they don't hire me, I'm gonna call racist.
Yeah.
And then
Unless I get the job, in which case.
Then I'm gonna say they got a voice prejudice.
Yes.
Like, your voice sounds a little more masculine than mine, so they picked you.
I will talk whatever way they want me to talk. I don't see the problem with a lot of people is that they go against their morals and they lose their way. But when you don't have any,
See, it's easy to get back the right way. I know how it is, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, anything else going on in the world, Joe?
I'm having a really hard time applying for this job. I couldn't remember my Google password to get in, and now it wants me to log in with my two-step verification. My cell phone's turned off. So
you're just having a rough time today.
I'm in the fields. I don't know how to get out of this.
It was Keenan's fault.
It's all Keenan's fault. Directing all my rage at Keenan.
Oh my goodness, Jesus, Keenan is an American treasure.
He is a well-built magnet for rage.
Oh man, but that's it for us, man.
I think that's it for us.
Oh man,
Unless you want to talk about Beyonce, but I feel like that's a one-way path to getting attacked by the beehive.
I'm not getting attacked by the beehive. I'm in the beehive,
I
baby.
didn't bring an EpiPen. So
All hail to the queen. Sitting on that goddamn unicorn. I seen the pictures, B.
You
doing it?
No, I don't know any other song, but I know that one.
Which one?
You won't break my soul, whatever she was saying.
I'm not trying to break her soul, baby.
I don't think I've heard any.
You haven't seen her? You ever heard her new stuff?
No.
She did it with Drake. Made a bunch of dance songs.
Oh no.
I mean, that's fine.
Drake.
Is that the new wave?
That's the new wave.
I'll just stop working on my album right now. That's the new wave.
Yeah, they make you make a dance album that way you play in the clubs all the time.
That's what I get. I was trying to rap that.
Elevator fusion music.
Yes.
For I don't know what group.
He made the millennial office music. That's what Drake made. He made millennial office manager music. Like he made what you play in the background at millennial office.
It's the entrance music for characters on The Office. The music play when they walk in.
Oh man,
all the songs should have been named after characters. Hey, y'all hear Dwight Schrute yet?
No, man, I'm still on Jim.
Oh man, we got out of here though, Joey. It's been fun. It's been real, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, damn it.
Hour and 40 minutes later.
Sorry, that was the cough that was stuck in there.
Yeah.
Miguel, tell them where they can find you, man.
Again, my Instagram is Mr. Exum, MREXUM. But you can also see me at at David Balagizi and Company's open mic at the Galactic Panther. You can also see me possibly at comedy shows near you. I don't know. We'll see.
Awesome, man. Yeah, we definitely gonna try to get you in there, man. Joey.
Actually,
But if not, then you'll see me on the streets working.
Be there next week at August 11th.
Okay, slinging dick if you ain't slinging jokes. That's right. I remember that.
See one of them.
If you miss our fantastic lineup this week, August 4th, I'm hosting. Holly Logan's coming in from LA. Ooh. Anthony Oakes is featuring.
Awesome.
Sunny Sarosh is back. She's opening. And then we also got friend of the podcast, Miggs Rodriguez, coming in. It's going to be awesome. And another guest spot for Robert Schneider, who's a local funny man out here, too. So it's a stacked lineup this week. And then we're doing it all over again next week with Mikhail, with Carmia Weinrob, who's also been on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, Carmia.
And headliner Stacy Carver. So that's going to be another fun one.
Man. Should be a good episode, good week, man. Come out, folks. Come out to comedy shows near me. You see DJ Marcus in the back. You want a song played by the DJ? Just go up and ask, man. It's not a hard thing for me to do. I may not be able to find it, but I'll be able to play it at some point. It's like 2 weeks from now when I download it. But hey, I'm a good DJ. I believe so. So come on back, man. Come on out to comedy shows near me this week every Thursday at McGinty's Public House in downtown Silver Spring. I am DJ Marcus for Joey LaFaro, Candace August. We are the .comedy family, and we will see you next time with more fun and more thrills on the .comedy podcast.
I can go put some pants on now.